Welcome, my name is Michael Kerman of Leading Edge Seminars, and I'm here to tell you about what you're going to find on this website. First, if you're a helping professional, you know that helping others is not easy. You may have some sleepless nights, you may wonder what you're doing in this work, and I'll tell you how I first learned that when I was a social work student a number of years ago. My field instructor said, you know, we have a family that's not going to come in for an interview, but they said we can come to their home in the projects downtown, and would you like to go do a family interview on your own? And this was my first chance to do a family interview, and I said sure. So I went to this apartment, met with the teenager who seemed quite engaged, with the family who had a lot to say, and I think the session went very well. So I got in my car and I was driving home and I was so excited. I think I was doing a little rock and roll dance and the music was blaring, and all of a sudden I felt a flashlight on the side of my face, and it was a police car. They said, pull over. So they pulled me over and they said, what's up, buddy? And I said, oh, well, you know, I'm a social work student. I just had a great interview. And well, they could see I wasn't drunk. Well, not with alcohol, but with excitement. And they say, okay, just calm down a little bit and drive on. So I went back to my field instructor, told her about the great session. I thought, wow, I'm going to be a great social worker. So I went back to that family a couple of weeks later. The teenager didn't show up. The family was looking glum. I was wondering, did I enter this profession for the right reasons? And you know, since that time, I've learned that this is a tough job, and we need all the help we can get, and the ideas to help us are growing and evolving and changing. And that's what we're all about at Leading Edge, finding the people who have those ideas, who are great presenters, and who will interact with our audience online. So there was something else I learned about connecting. When the pandemic started, I said, oh no, I know a lot of therapists who aren't going to want to work online. Well, soon they did. And we started presenting more and more webinars last spring, and one of them was with Temple Grandin, who presents on autism, is autistic herself, and is followed and admired by many, many people who want help in working with or being the parent of an autistic child or teenager or adult. So she came on, presented for a while, and then said, I'm ready for questions. One of the first questions came from the Northwest Territories of Canada. It was a terrific question. She answered it, and then she said, next question. And someone from a suburb of London, England, wanted to pitch in and give their impression of what she said and add in the conversation. And I'm sitting there thinking, Toronto, Colorado, where Temple lives, Northwest Territories, London, England, this is a different kind of a world. And maybe this pandemic is bringing us some benefits that we didn't expect around connection. I know about connection. I know about the way that people in our audiences in the past like to go up to our speakers, like to congregate around the coffee urn, because they were connectors and people who chose a profession that had to do with being with other people and helping them. I think our website and what we have to do these days are going to meet some needs. We have a lot of terrific webinars, and we have ways to interact, to join us on free programs, and really be together in this changing world. Please have a look and join us.